Hello, Mr. Ripka here. Day 3, poem 3 of our coronavirus break. It's March 27th, Friday. As I had mentioned 2 days ago, we are going to be reading a total of 74 poems, one per day. And as I had mentioned before, in each poem there are 4 questions. So you have 74 poems and you have 4 questions. So you have a total, essentially, of 296 questions to think about during this coronavirus break. Well, let's get to it. Here are 4 questions to think about. First in Espanol. Dime, ¿la rosa está desnuda o solo tiene ese vestido? ¿Por qué los árboles esconden el esplendor de sus raíces? ¿Quién oye los remordimientos del automóvil criminal? Hay algo más triste en el mundo que un tren inmóvil en la lluvia. By the way, that last one I just read, that last question, that's by far, the last time I read this book, by far my most favorite question. It's a beautiful question. At any rate, let's get to all 4 of the questions in English here. As I've said before, Pablo Neruda, it brings us to a whole new realm, gets us out of ourselves, and brings us to a childlike realm of imagination and surrealism. So the first question, which starts with in Espanol, is dime, which in English is tell me, tell me. So dime la rosa está desnuda. And so it says, tell me, is the rose naked, or is that her only dress? The second question, and here I have a qualm with the translator here, so I'll give you the translator's interpretation or translation, and then I'll give you mine. The translator says, why do trees conceal the splendor of their roots? Which is good. It's a good translation, but my translation, I think, is clear, more clear, and to me is more like esconder in Espanol. To me, that means like to hide. It can mean conceal. Conceal is so Latinate and abstract that it's hard to grasp. So to me, it's clearer if you just say, why do trees hide the splendor of their roots? And it's a beautiful question about the roots of trees all underground. Let us continue. Question 3, it says, and once again I have a bit of a qualm with the translator here. The translator says, who hears the regrets of the thieving automobiles? Like, either way, however you're going to translate this line, these, I guess, 2 lines in Spanish, it's a confusing question, and I still don't get. Maybe you can help us out here and comment and tell me what you think it means. In Spanish, once again, in Espanol, it's ¿Quién oye los remordimientos del automóvil criminal? Which I translate as, who hears the remorse of the criminal automobile? But the translator translates it as, who hears the regrets of the thieving automobile? Either one works, right? I mean, I think either one works, but either one, whether you use the translator, who is William, you can see right there, William O'Daly, or use mine, either one still leads me to confusion about the meaning of the question. Who hears the regrets of the thieving automobile, or who hears the remorse of the criminal automobile? I'm not sure what it means. Still, the next question, the last question of the day, is, as I said earlier, my favorite question of this entire book. The 74 poems, the 4 questions per poem, the 296 questions that will be asked. This is one of the 296 questions that for some reason struck me and stayed with me for many years. And in English it's, is there anything in the world sadder than a train standing in the rain?